This evening. I do believe that the conversation that we have had this evening will be fruitful in the future, in that absent of a conversation and absent of the input of the general public and absent of these types of discourse, then we won't know where we're heading and we won't know what we need to do as an administration in order to create the type of impact that we want to have in agriculture. So the conversation is important, and of course the difficulties and challenges that we will have moving forward can be mitigated if we are able to pool our resources together in terms of our ideas and put them to work. Agriculture, as we've been preaching over the years, can be the decider in determining the progress of this nation. We have to feed ourselves. Every day we have to eat, and we have to be able to produce at a level whereby we're feeding ourselves in the event that there are difficulties such as what we're facing at this time. I've always said that if 1 week or 1 month or even up to a year we are unable to receive any produce or any product from overseas, then we need to be able to feed ourselves during that period of time. And it therefore means that we have to get to the level where we can certainly say we have turned the corner in producing and production here on the island of St. Kitts and on the island of Nevis as well, and in the Federation on a whole. I am pleased to say that our farmers, despite the challenges, have shown the commitment that they're willing to do what we have determined is best for us as a country. So agriculture will have to play its role. We understand the fragility of the other areas such as tourism, but of course, even though there is fragility in the tourism industry, there's still opportunities there as well too, because once we have some buoyancy in the tourism sector, then of course agriculture can partner with the tourism sector in order to ensure that our farmers, their produce are getting to the tables of our hotels and restaurants. So there are partnerships and links to be established and fostered as we go along and ensuring that we are meeting the demands and supplying what is necessary to keep our people fed here in the Federation. Agriculture, as I said before, can be that platform on which to build. Some may have some doubts about that. I don't have any doubts whatsoever as to the role agriculture can play. If I had any doubts, I would not have accepted the role of the Minister of Agriculture for the island of Nevis and for the Federation of St. Kitts and Nevis. I do believe, and I do commit once again to providing the effort and the energies needed to ensure that we are fulfilling the mandate that the people of the Federation of St. Kitts and Nevis want us to do. With those few words, I want to wish the entire Federation once again happy independence, a happy 37th anniversary, that is. We have come a long way as a nation. We still have a long way to go. But of course, the last 37 years have taught us some lessons, and we certainly would have to build on those lessons and also ensure that we're leaving a federation and a country that is worthy of being inherited by our children yet unborn. But of course, the leadership and the administration that is currently piloting this federation forward has to be commended, and all those who have contributed to the overall progress of the Federation of St. Kitts and Nevis. I want to commend all of the leaders, all of the persons who have worked in the civil service, in the private sector, healthcare, all of the areas here in the Federation of St. Kitts that have contributed to our progress. I want to thank them all for their contribution, and I want to say to everyone, thank you for listening. It was indeed my pleasure, and do have a pleasant night's rest.